Hi Priscilla,
Hi.
thanks for coming back to see me again.
Sure.
So it was just over a week ago we talked, and I just so I can refresh my memory a little bit. You were drinking. You weren't saying it was real lot, but nightly to kind of relax, help
Yeah.
you relax in the evening, and you were using Coke on the weekends. You need to refresh me how much Coke you were using and if you were blowing it or not.
I would snort it normally. With the cocaine, I would snort, and then I would usually use like on the weekends, and the wine would be like wine or whatever mixed drink, anything really, just to relax during the night. Coming home from work or something.
And you did get pulled over and you were
Yeah.
issued a DUI?
Yeah, I
Okay.
did get pulled over, which is why I'm here. I was mandated to come to just an individual session.
Okay. I'm glad you're here.
So yeah, thank you. Yeah. I need to get that off my record and just kind of show the court that I'm doing better. So yeah.
So, in the week I saw you, where you at? Have you drank or
Well,
used any Coke in the
See,
past
like
week?
the main reason I also wanted to talk is I've been having a lot of like issues with my husband, and he's kind of trying to kick me out, which sucks because I don't know where to go. Like I have no other place. Like we live together, and it's just me and him and the kids. So
And how many kids do you have?
I only have 3.
Only 3.
Yeah, I
You're
know
brave.
more. No more.
You're much
Yeah.
braver. Okay.
Yeah.
How old's your oldest and your youngest?
The oldest is 10, and the youngest would be 6.
So, what is this a new feeling your husband's having about what's going
It's
on? I
not-
mean, was he unaware of the drinking beforehand?
Yeah, he knew about the drinking. Like he would drink with me, so it was just kind of like that's kind of how we met. Was at a bar, so we kind of hit it off because of it. But I guess he started noticing it more when I would come home drunk,
Okay.
and so when he would see that I would put our kids in danger, and when I would drive them to school like hungover or like pick them up drunk, then he started noticing that, I guess. So. Yeah, that's why we're like arguing and stuff all the time.
Has being issued a DUI now kind of raised the stress level between your husband and you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Is
Yeah.
How does he feel that you've gone like a whole week sober?
He doesn't believe me.
He doesn't believe
No,
you?
like I told him that I was coming in treatment tonight, and he said, "Yeah, right. You're probably gonna get drunk or something."
Now, as part of your DUI, are you required to see a probationary officer and do drug
Yeah.
tests?
Mhm.
Okay. Did you explain that to your husband?
Yeah,
too?
I
It's
did,
like,
but-
it's kind of, I mean, that, it would be nice if he took your word, but there's kind of specific
Yeah, he
evidence.
just doesn't
to
trust
prove-
me anymore. I
Yeah.
think, and I guess that would be my fault, just because I put him in that position. But
So you said you guys kind of drank together before, so he must have seen you drinking before. Did something occur that I don't know about to cause the trust to be broken?
I mean, from my point of view, all I remember is we probably got into an argument when I was drunk or high. Because normally our arguments start when we're both drunk. So it's just kind of like when we're drunk, we just like start arguing, you know what I mean? But like when we're sober, like he doesn't do cocaine, I'm just stealing one. But when I'm like high on cocaine and drinking at the same time, it just causes me to get like on a whole nother level than he is. So it's like we argue a lot about random stuff. Like I can't even tell you what we've fought about. It's just the kids and like financial stuff and like I don't know, just marital problems in general, because like I would specify but I just don't remember because I'm always high when I'm fighting with him. So
I mean, I don't want to keep going back to it, but the fact that you've gone a whole week here sober on the 2, that's thumbs up to you for that. That's
Yeah.
great. I mean, that's huge. How have you been feeling not drinking and
Ugh.
using?
terrible.
Terrible?
And this is the first time I'm trying to quit, and this is the first time I'm trying to calm down on it, and it kind of sucks. I'm scared of withdrawal getting worse. I know I don't get withdrawals from cocaine, but for alcohol, is that
Yeah,
right?
you gotta be, and some of it too, what you described to me seems to be a bit ritualistic too, because you said you're drinking at night, it calms you down before you go to
Yeah.
bed, so we've taken away a ritual.
Right, yeah,
I
definitely.
mean, there's
yeah.
there's a pharmacological effect that's working too, but that ritual is gone now. Now, is your husband not drinking at night now in
He-
support of you, or?
He used to, but I think now he stopped because of for me, like because of me, like he stopped. But I still do it anyways. Like sometimes I'll even like wait until he's still asleep, or at least till I think he's asleep, to go grab a wine or something.
In this disagreement with your husband back and
Mhm.
forth, have you guys talked about maybe talking to a marriage therapy or a counselor or anything
He's
like
not.
that?
He's not.
He's not gonna go? Yeah, have you asked him?
I did, yeah. I did ask him because when I don't know. I just know he's not gonna.
He's not
I
gonna.
feel like he thinks the whole thing is just, BS, and like everything is just sucks. Like he's the type of person that doesn't want to fix things.
Okay.
Yeah. So kind of, yeah. I'm kind of like against the wall here because like I love him. I want to be with him still, but.
Well, let's talk about that real quick though. And I'm not doubting you don't know him.
Yeah.
You probably know him better than him, but do you think he at least deserves the benefit that he might say yes to marriage
Yeah.
counseling?
I mean, yeah. I can. Yeah. So you're saying I should just tell
At
him,
least,
like ask him?
I'm not doubting you're 100% right, you know the man, but
Yeah.
maybe he's scared what's going on,
Maybe,
he's
yeah.
seen what happened to you and he's worried about the kids and stuff.
Mhm.
And maybe in the past he would be like, say all the things you just said about counselors.
Yeah.
But he might be willing to say, well,
Yeah.
I
I mean, if he.
guys
if-
get scared too, and he
Yeah.
just might be showing it in a different way that you might be used to.
Yeah, I never thought of that. I didn't think guys could get scared. I thought it was just, girls that get scared more than guys, but I guess you're right, yeah. I guess if I would tell him, I guess if I would confront him right now, tonight or something, and confront him about this, then he'll probably, and if I tell him, I was in therapy, we talked about this and this and this, and then if he actually knows that we've been talking, then I think
Mhm.
he'll be okay with it, and seeing a change in me, he'll probably want to come in.
Mhm.
And if we involve the kids, I don't want to involve the kids, but
Right.
if I say I'm trying to help the kids or whatever,
Yeah.
he'll probably be down for
And are
coming
you,
in or something.
are you happy with your marriage before all this happened?
Definitely,
and his
yeah.
fathering skills and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So, I don't want to sound token, go where your heart is, but
Yeah.
if it's something worth saving, not to belittle it too, half the country
Yeah.
is divorced, so sometimes it's better to be in a good divorce than a bad marriage.
Yeah, we
But,
don't
yeah.
want to be
But
divorced.
so
No.
then,
Yeah.
so then if it's worth saving, it's certainly worth talking about.
I think so. Yeah.
And you have 3 kids, that's certainly an
Yeah, they
aspect
need
of it.
us.
But tonight maybe don't talk to him tonight. Let it cool down today. Think
Okay.
about the words you want to use and talk over with
Okay.
him. So,
Sure.
how's things going with the courts and things of that nature? Is it?
Well, I owe a huge fine.
Okay.
They said if I break probation, I can go to jail for a couple of years, which sucks ass because I don't want to go to jail.
Mhm.
Especially with my 3 kids, so it's I know that I need to change. So that's.
And I apologize. I did forget.
Mm-hmm.
Is when you got your DUI, was it cocaine? Did you test?
It was for both.
It was for both. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
that's
was for
that's
both.
part of where the prison or the jail time came in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you're okay with the probationary officer? Everything's going okay?
Yeah.
with things?
He's decent.
Well, that helps.
Yeah.
Good.
He's a good guy to work with, so he's on my side, I guess. Not on my side, but he's not against me in a pushy, aggressive way,
Mhm.
He's there to help me and get over this stuff and not get into jail. So yeah.
So you've been tough not doing this for a week, drinking and using.
Yeah.
What's working? How have you been doing it?
Oh man, that's a good question. I don't know.
You tell me the trick.
I guess I look at my kids and I think, God, I love them. I don't want to kill myself. I don't want to kill them. So it's just, I think they're my motivation at this moment.
That's huge.
But I feel like in the future it would be super hard to when that thought comes in, damn, I want to drink, or damn, I want to use coke. It's just, I don't know how to stop it. I don't know what is it? What's that word called?
A trigger, or stimulus, or
Yeah,
just an urge, really.
Yeah, really, yeah. I don't know how to deal with that later.
Have you thought about it? Maybe we can talk a little bit about it. If you start getting those urges a little bit for either the alcohol or the coke,
Mhm.
do you have a plan of what you might do to not use it? Talk to someone. And is your husband home all night, or is he?
Yeah, I mean, he goes to work like 6 in the morning,
Okay.
and he comes home like around 3 when the
Okay.
kids come out of school. So he's there most of the nights. Sometimes he'll say like, "Oh, I'm going out for a drink with the guys,"
Mhm.
which is totally fine because I trust him, you know, and I know his friends, and his friends are nice with me, and like you know,
Mhm.
we're all friends with and I don't know, like I feel like maybe I could talk to him, but at the same time, I feel like he's just too judgmental about it. He doesn't believe that addiction is like a disease. He thinks it's just a choice.
Him and most of the country.
Yeah, so it's like, and I'm on the side of like it's a brain disease. It's not like a choice. But
There's a couple of things we could talk about for both you and maybe to help him a little bit. And it might help him understand more, which could help you with this fighting back and forth. They have, I don't know if we've talked about like 12-step programs or Alcoholics Anonymous or something.
oh yeah, I've heard of them.
They're not for everyone, but it's kind of cool that it's free. It's always nice, and it's a group of like people kind of just talking together about it. But there's also spouse and or family supports too.
Okay.
And kind of just you can show your husband and say, if you're curious what, it might be hard for you to explain what's going on in your body and your mind. It might be a way for someone else, a third party with no involvement into you guys to explain it kind of as well. Yeah, this is kind of how the science of it goes.
Right.
Like you said, he might not look at it as an illness per se. It's sometimes people explain it like they always say like diabetics or something. And it's like, oh, okay, I understand that they don't have control over it. Well, good. Well, you're doing great.
No, thank you so much.
Anything else you want to talk about today before next week? Or?
Not really. I mean, I guess next time we can just talk about like the triggers and like what they look like, because I don't know what that is.
And would you like me to get you to some paperwork for your husband too? Or?
Yeah, that'd be great. Like signed paper or something, just to show that I was here tonight, I guess.
Well, I'm gonna give you homework.
Okay.
So your homework is going to be to come up with what we talked about.
Okay.
Like, oh crap, I'm feeling like I want to drink, or oh crap, I want to do some blow. What you're gonna do instead of that?
Instead of using. Okay.
Deal?
Got you. Deal.
Cool. Well, good job.
All right. Thank you so much.
Go home.
All right. Woo! That was good. That was really good.
Hopefully the stupid camera works.
All right. Wow.